So we're gonna have to go to war soon. So I really need to get the plastics. Make this easy. So we got 6 turns until that thing comes. I really want to get that. My production is not good. 3rd. Declaration of Friendship. We got 9 turns on that.
Ooh. 以下の件についてご賛同いただければ誠にありがたく存じ上げます。以下の件についてご
I might have to start building units soon. Just want to protect my trade routes. Is that you?
Yeah, I think it's a fucking coma.
You fell asleep while I was playing.
Oh my god, that was like the deepest sleep I've ever fucking had. That was weird.
You were nearly snoring. I had to mute the output.
Oh.
That was funny as shit. It's like, what the fuck is happening here? Oh my god, she's snoring.
I probably was swallowing my microphone.
That was pretty funny.
That's funny. Yeah, no, that was really... Oh my god. I slept so fucking hard. That was ridiculous.
That was amazing.
The deep sleep. I feel like... Well, I actually feel really good now. I feel really awake. Oh my god.
Poor fucking... Japan is going nuts over here. He took out all the capitals on my continent.
Oh my god. So do you only have to take yours? His?
What do you mean?
Like, to win, do you have to take his over?
I do if I was going in that direction, but I'm thinking that if I'm gonna fight him, it's gonna be more of like a defensive war, and I'm gonna go for. I was thinking of going for a diplomatic victory.
Oh my god, he did take over everything.
I mean, it depends. If he really wants to fight me, I will fight him and wreck him. But
You're probably like way ahead of him, science.
yeah, way ahead.
Oh my god. So he took over Pakal!
He's got everybody. He got Pakal first, and then he took out Copenhagen, and then he went and killed the city that Denmark took from Pakal! I'm not doing too shabby. I got sniped in a couple of wonders, though. Yeah, I have my units. Look at my units. I am the worst by... oh no, actually Denmark is worse than me.
Sad.
And he doesn't even have the most units, which is pretty surprising. But he totally wiped out... the Mayans are totally gone. And he's gonna leave them with this one tiny little city.
Oh my god.
In the bottom.
Something
So we just got scientific theory, so we're cruising.
Oh my god, is he taking the other one, ours?
Yeah, it looks like it. So I'm buying a public school.
Are you
and-
friends with Japan?
Yeah, we got a declaration of friendship. But
Oh
it's
my God.
expiring in like 8 turns.
Ooh, you gonna get hurt. Where'd my phone go? I just got
I'm gonna science him to death though.
it. Yes. That's the best thing that you could do. Writers Guild, Artists Guild, what does that do?
It gives you culture. I'll hover over it in a second.
Because I thought those are for tourism victories, so I never built them.
No, like if you look at the culture on the left, I get 3 culture per each person who's sitting in the city, in the specialist slot. Plus, I get an extra science. I get science also because of the one of the on rationalism, plus 2 science from every specialist.
Right.
And it all ends up compounding because of all of the buildings.
Very nice.
So, what I'm really trying to get myself set up for is the World Congress. So I built that Forbidden Palace, so I have 2 extra votes. But the World's Fair is coming in, like, we're going to vote on that in 4 turns, so in 5 turns I'm going to need that. I'm going to need to start working on that. But I'm getting a great person soon by doing Leaning Tower, and I have to figure out what I want. It's either a great scientist or whatever. But now I need to finish electricity as soon as possible.
What does a great writer do?
A great writer builds points towards, like you see this great writer.
You're about to get one next turn.
Yeah, you get that from the Writers Guild.
Oh.
You build points into that each turn, so I'm getting 10.5 per turn. Another thing good about Leaning Tower is I get 25% generation of great people. So it's going to be like 12.5 the next time. But a great writer, what it does is, it's part of the tourism thing. I'm going to click on the tourism button. And it fills up great slots. Like you get automatically in your amphitheater a great writer slot. And like you can have, if you build an opera house, you will get another great artist slot. But I don't usually do them. I usually burn my great artists and make golden ages out of them. So yeah, they're
But if you get all those, will you win?
No, it goes. It's part of the tourism. That's part of the. That's part of the culture victory. Like your tourism increases versus everybody else.
Exotic.
It keeps building. It's kind of annoying. It's a real slow burning kind of way to play. I don't enjoy culture. So right now, what I usually do with my tech at this point is I'm trying to get into this next era because you get bonuses every time you move into another era. So I'm going to research electricity, and then I'm going to build Oxford University, which you can build when you have universities in all your cities, and then you get a free tech, and I'll use that for radio. Now, the thing is, I really want that before the vote. Actually, yeah, because I want to put forth so I'm actually going to burn and the reason why I want it is because once we get into the next era, I can pick a whatchamacallit, ideology, and then if I get the timing right, I can propose that my ideology is the next thing at the vote. So I'm going to burn. So I'm going to change up my actual production. I'm going to make Oxford.
Buy Oxford, maybe.
Now you can't buy these great buildings, but I am going to force it to be built a little bit faster, though.
Oxford University is Portuguese.
So 3 turns, because I really want to try to get it before that. So I'm going to burn one of my great scientists.
Do you have a great engineer?
No. You can't use great engineers on any of your national buildings.
Stupid.
So maybe if I can get it in I can't get it in 2 turns. Right? Maybe I can. Let's see. No. So it's always going to be 3 turns no matter what I do.
I had a dream about Griff.
Nice.
Yeah, it was weird.
So let's see. I'm number 1 in tech, so it's really pointless to put my. I have to figure out who I want to put my guy in. He wants Globe Theater.
Do you have any allies with the city-states?
Just 1, I think.
Are you close with anybody else?
No, I'm not even friends with anybody.
I knew Brussels was gonna be a bitch.
Brussels.
Fucking Brussels.
It's annoying. The one thing about the this UI, which is good, is everything. The one bad thing is that you used to be able to do the diplomacy screen, and on the right side it would show like what they wanted.
Oh yeah.
You know, but you don't get that.
That'd be handy. That's almost cheating though.
No, in the normal game, isn't it? When you pop that up, it's on the right side, and it shows you like all the things that they want, whether they want you to get horses or whatever. So I'm always having to go all over this map to see if somebody wants something. So he wants Leaning Tower, so I'm going to put my guy in there. In Mzenga, Kabanga, whatever it is.
Oh, do you have a great merchant?
A great merchant.
Oh, your spy. That's what you meant by that guy.
Yeah.
One moment. I need to get some grapes.
Pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. The really great man must, I think,
Are you back?
great sadness on
Are you there?
I feel bad for Fakal.
Everybody wants open borders with me. $30 gold per turn, and gold and open borders for him to declare war on Oda.
Holy shit.
Is it a fight?
Alright, so I think my plan should work out, because I will get radio next turn, and then the next turn after that I'll pick my...
But you'll be voting the next turn after that.
I'll be voting, and then you'll get the results. You know what I mean? Like, you vote for whatever is out there now.
Oh.
So on the third turn is when I'll propose something. If I
Nice.
get to propose.
You have 4 delegates.
Yeah, but somebody's going to have more delegates. So I really need to make... My biggest problem, though, with the... is Japan's manufactured goods. He's got double what I have, more than double. So I'm trying to figure out if I should make a farm. I'm going to make a mine here, because we're going to start working on that thing almost immediately. Alright, so after we pop into radio, our next long-term goal is going to be plastics. But since we don't want to start researching radio, we're going to...
Plastics work.
We're doing plastics for the research lab, which is science plus 4, and then plus 50% of what you have.
Nice.
But you can't go there right away, and I don't want to start researching radio. So I'm going to start with industrialization so I can get coal and start with factories.
Nice.
I might even... Yeah, and then I have to start sweeping down the bottom text. But I'll probably... Maybe I'll do chemistry first, because then I'll get boosts from all my mines. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do industrialization yet. Because nobody's going to have coal, and if I don't have coal, then it's just sort of a wasted tech. Oh, look at that. Aluminum, that fucking knocked my shit up to 6. That's amazing. It knocked up that production to 6. Now I could probably sell my aluminum. to people who don't even know what aluminum is because they haven't discovered it yet.
You want this? Yeah, of course
I
want
think
it.
so.
Must have got like their Mohawk warriors. Do we eat this?
Do we eat this? Ow, that hurt my teeth! Oh, he's taking all my aluminum. I don't know what this shit is, man, but I love it! Oh my god, 6. I've sold 4 so far. 5. 6! He took every single one of them. Amazing. Oh, I'm gonna be in a golden age soon, right when I need to be. That is amazing. And I have some cotton that I can trade with the Iroquois, so we could get our golden age even sooner. Because that helps with production, I believe.
I want to play the Iroquois sometime soon.
Who else? Wine. Japan. Yeah, I can't trade with Jap. I could buy something from Japan.
That guy has such a baby face, the Iroquois leader. He looks like a baby in a man body.
You're a baby.
Sleepy baby. You're not even gonna ask me what I'm noisily eating?
You already told me.
I'm not eating grapes.
Alright.
Okay. I'm eating a golden honeydew. I've never had one before. And I saw it the other day and I bought it because I thought it was squash. Now it's a honeydew.
What did you say? I missed most of that because all this banging noises came into my head from this game.
I'm eating a golden honeydew, which I bought because I thought it was a squash, but it ended up being honeydew.
Honeydew is amazing.
Oh my god, it's so good. I never really ate it, like, before, like, last year. No, I can't get enough of it. I love fruit so much. Oh yeah, that guy wanted a trading out here, didn't he? I'm getting golden age next turn too.
Yeah, it's working out really great. You need iron. I don't really need iron. I don't need iron. -1. Why did I not have iron? I just made a deal with somebody for iron.
That might be the thing. Sometimes it keeps popping up. If you were... Because it says you have 0.
I know.
Say that you're negative up there.
But I'm pretty sure I
Little glitch.
got iron from somebody. For 1. Yeah, see?
I had it last game.
Unless he got pillaged. Alright. So I got another spy. Alright, who am I close to now? Alright, so we got that Mzanga Bagabanga dude. No problem. So far the leader has that. What does Sidon want? Machu Picchu, not gonna happen. Oh, somebody took over Zurich. Oh, no. Never mind. Anton Navarro. I could probably buy them at some point. Brussels. I should get Brussels, though. Well, I'm gonna get Vilnius again. I should get Brussels. Yeah, I should get Brussels. Yeah, but they're They're culture, and I need culture. Because I want to get myself through the rationalism tree.
Don't you get a free personal stamp?
Yeah, in a couple of turns. Once I finish that building.
Can you purchase a great engineer with faith?
I can, but I don't have much faith. 670. It's only because I bought pagodas, just so that I wouldn't get great profits. So what do we have to expand here? Really nothing good, so we're just going to do some trading posts. Oh yeah, that iron thing is stuck. So I'm not going to make this deal because I want my horses back. Because this guy wants me to get horses. So yeah, the one thing I got sniped on was the one that gives you longer golden ages. Chichen Itza. So I think I'm going to go freedom. Because I'm going to need to wipe this dude out. I'm going to need to fight him. So I'm going to want to get those units.
So do you have a spy in Japan?
No.
Or do you have? Oh, you have counterintelligence, don't you?
Yeah, I don't... There's nothing I can get from him.
Yeah.
Oh good, I'm just going to remain host. Because whenever it's a tie, it goes to the guy who was already host.
How does the Iroquois own so many?
How do they what?
How do they own so many delegates?
City-states. Oh yeah, this is working out really well. So I'll get chemistry soon, which will give me mines +1, quarries +1. Because yeah, my production is nowhere near his. Not that I don't really focus on production though. But and the one thing that also helped me there was that it interrupted the vote for the actual issues by one turn, because I moved into the next era, which triggers a vote for a leader. So I got my horses back, which is going to bump me up with this guy again, with Vilnius even more. Not yet. Not yet. So that gives me plus 25% more. So now I get all those bonuses. Empire bonus, 25%. That's from the great whatever. And I get all those bonuses for great people. Makes me push out all these scientists and